I'm really, really happy to have this young man in the studio. I'm going to put him on the spot right away. Antoni, introduce yourself.
I am Antoni Chuck, and I'm the author of Reality Check-Poetry of Life.
Which it is. And how was I drawn to this man? Word on the street, which is Canada's hugest, that's not a really good word, biggest literary festival ever. I mean, I go every year because I love books. And I was drawn by this young man telling me, you need to go over there and listen to that guy. And I'm like, why? Then he's great for you, by the way. Promo, excellent. And this young man introduced himself, and I'm going to allow him to introduce himself, how he did to me, by reading his favorite poem.
It's called Illusion of Freedom. The question is why. The answer is why not. Far from free, but not locked up. The mind roams freely, but the body is trapped in this dreadful place. Free to speak, but be careful what you say. You wouldn't want to piss off the wrong people now. They just might use their freedom of speech to verbally consent your death. Free as a caged bird. Free to sing any song. Free as long as you're singing your master's chosen song.
That's it. I think it's really instrumental to have you introduce yourself through reading these words. But what I think is also really encouraging is that anyone who takes the time to sit and write, I admire, because writing is hard.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's really hard. And I was encouraged by the fact that you're only 22. Let me remind you, my youngest child is older than you. But I think it's really, really nice what you've done. I like the book. I like the fact that it's just like we're talking.
Yeah.
There's not no Neruda-like long ode to love. It's just, look, I'm talking. And I think your age has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, thanks. I was aiming at making all my poems relatable, because most poems I read before, it's like you read it, but you don't really understand what the poet is trying to say to you. So that was my major aim.
And it came across really well. I also felt that, like I said, just the fact that you can sit down and write a book of poem, to me, is phenomenal. Writing is hard.
Yes, it is.
It is really hard. Writing and letting your writing out there is even harder. It is.
Yes, it is.
It is, because it's like giving birth, right? It's like giving birth and allowing people to come and have a look at the baby. It's like, wait a minute, you know, you're putting your stuff out there. It takes a lot to do that. You've been writing I can't say a long time. You're only 22, but how long?
Since 2004.
Right.
I began writing after the death of my stepmom. After she passed away, I had like a lot of feelings, and I began writing as a way to express those feelings.
And you're from the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm from Jane and Finch.
Yes, that's something that we like to encourage, because we are community radio and we like to represent. And you're a youth, and I really appreciate that too. But that's a personal place to start writing from, anyways, right?
Yes, it is. And like, honestly, I feel like it's a bad experience, but in the end, it turned into something good. Because it helped me to start. It gave me the motivation I needed to start writing.
Most tragedies do that. They have a way of bringing out these things. Yeah. You have another poem in there that I really liked. I'd like you to read, because this is the month celebrating the history of women in the world. It's for your grandmother.
Right.
Everyone has some sort of relationship, but I think the ones that we have with our grandmother, I wasn't fortunate enough to grow up around my grandmothers, but my mom passed on, but she was like everything rolled into one. So if you wouldn't mind just sharing that poem for your grandmother with us.
Yeah. This poem is called Grandma. To the lady of my life, the most important person who impacted me from birth to preteen. You helped raise me the right way, taught me how to be self-sustaining. You knew what was right for me, even when I didn't agree. Whenever I misbehaved, you were quick to get the belt to discipline me. To you I owe my honesty. To you I owe honor. To you I owe a genuine respect, 'cause you carved a winner. What do I give a woman who deserved the world? What do I give her for a special day? Nothing seems like enough, so I pray that God blesses her with long life and happy days. Happy birthday, Grandma. Love you always.
That's very, very, very nice. Is she still alive, Antoni?
Yeah, she is. She's living in Jamaica right now.
Right.
And when she read the poem, she just
broke down.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little choky. Even so, you're definitely gonna have to make sure you get a recording of this show and let her know that you celebrated it even more by featuring her.
Yeah, she would love that.
Oh, I'm sure she would. What are you doing now? Like, who is Antoni Chuck other than this amazing young poet?
Well, right now, myself and two other young men, Corey Fender and Andre Curtis.
Are they both here? Are they both here?
They're in studio right now.
And you guys are doing...
We started our own corporate company. It's called Monahki Entertainment, Inc., and it's an entertainment-based company.
It's encouraging to hear that you've started something so uplifting, but I'd like to know what you plan to do with that. And you are coming to the mic.
I am Corey Fender, the youngest of the three guys.
Okay.
And
you're all Jamaican background?
Yes. What myself, Antoni, and Andre has done is that our company, even though we have entertainment in it, is not tackling one aspect of entertainment, it's tackling all aspects of it. So meaning that we're not succumbing ourselves to one area, we're trying to make this thing a global thing. Yeah, tackling anything we can get our hands in.
Inclusive, because you have publishing in there, which is how Antoni Chuck came about, right?
Yes.
So you are promoting the book also, and it's on sale at that website, which is
Monahki.com.
www.monahki.com.
Right. And that's where you can go, folks, if you really check out this book, Reality Check. Check the book. It really is. Really is. And this is admirable that you're doing this. And what part does he play, Mr. Lost His Voice?
He's the president of the company.
Okay.
Us two are the vice presidents.
Okay.
And later on this month, we're going to launch our first magazine. It's called E-Loops, and it's going to be an entertainment magazine.
And it will feature around the same things that you're doing right now, Antoni?
Yeah, similar stuff.
Which is?
So in the magazine cover, we tackle cover as in we will talk about Chuck's book and his later tackles that he's going to later books that he's trying to tackle on. Also, we're having different sections of the magazine, being that we're going to have a fashion section, going to have a entertainment section, as Chuck said. It's just an overall it's just different stuff in the magazine that covers everything that's entertainment-wise. So we're trying to educate our viewers who are going to be viewing this magazine on what is happening in today's world. So,
and it's T.O. Everything is going to be coming from the city.
Yes.
Local. You're going to try and stay local.
Yes.
For sure. For sure. What else do you plan to do with this?
With the magazine?
Yeah, I mean, with this whole enterprise that you've taken on, because this, I mean, to me, like I said, it's admirable. I think it's really great what you're doing. There's got to be more to it, though, right?
Yes, there is. As we said, that it's split up, so each of us is working on something different, but at the same time, we're still in charge of what is going on. So myself.
And you're all young. How old are you?
I'm the youngest of the group. I'm 19.
That's nice. This is so positive.
For myself, what I will be in charge of and what we're looking to start is a blog called Click That.
Okay, Click That?
Yes. And it's going to be just talking about everything that's going on, you know, keeping everybody updated on what we're doing, on what is out there that we're going to be in charge of, what they should be looking forward to. So Chuck can talk about the...
And we're also going to be launching a music sector, introducing a few local artists, from a rapper to a singer and a rock band. So you can look out for that by January 2012.
And more written stuff, I hope.
Yeah, I'm working on my first fiction book actually right now. It's going to be titled Can't Stop the Rain.
It's called, that's the title?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Have you thought about taking this writing thing any further, though, Antoni?
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, like, you're writing, but I mean, other than just, have you thought about taking it any further? Like, maybe, I don't know. For me, I studied writing. You know, I have a degree here in creative writing, but I think it was instrumental in allowing me, first of all, to love the word and to do this. But I've always thought about taking it further. I've always thought maybe one day I'll teach it.
Yeah.
You know. No,
No.
not right now. It's just writing,
Just
which is
writing
hard,
books.
and just that you're doing it is fine.
Yeah.
It really is. Is there anything else about Reality Check? Well, I can tell you, for like I said, first of all, it was like talking to somebody. I found that really, really upbeat because it's very young. It's a young frame of mind, and it's like you were just talking, telling your experiences, and I appreciate that because lived experiences, I feel, make anything else more tangible, and it made this book really tangible. But if you're gonna go from writing poetry to writing fiction, that's a whole different
Yes, it
thing.
is.
It's harder.
Yes, it is a lot harder.
Yeah.
There's a lot more research and a lot more writing involved. With the poetry, like I just look around and everything inspires me. With the fiction book, I actually have to create my own world.
Yes.
Each character has to be created.
And you have to be able to hold on to them.
Yeah.
A suggestion: Margaret Atwood, Canada's lion of writing, has used a book called Natural Writing, the Natural Way to Write. I took a class with Lillian Allen, who teaches at OCAD, Ontario College of Art University, and she also recommended the book Writing the Natural Way. Okay, and I just a suggestion. If you can pick up that book because it's really, really helpful. I found it extremely helpful. I mean, if somebody like Margaret Atwood said that she uses it again and again and again because of that, it's really instrumental in helping you write from a different frame of mind. It's called Writing the Natural Way. I'll give you the other specifics on it, but yeah, keep that in mind.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, read another. You want to read another poem, Antoni?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
So
please.
this one is called Introduction. You broke your heart so I can mend it. You betrayed your trust so I can earn it. You did all the wrong things a boyfriend can do so you can appreciate all the right things I do. He was immature, needed to grow up. Forget about him. Let me introduce you to real love.
Okay, that's it. It's Antoni Chuck. He's reading from his book called Reality Check, Poetry of Life, and he's young and I'm honestly, I think that's great. Really admire that. Welcome back to Covered and Bound. Antoni's still here, and he has something else he'd like to say. Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to thank Nick Photoworks. That's her parent company.
Okay.
And you can find us on Facebook at Monahki Entertainment. That's the Facebook page. You can also find us on Twitter. It's at Monahki ENT.
And that's where you can get the book, folks.
You can find the book on the website at www.monahki.com. That's www.monahki.com.
Okay.
And yeah, real quick, just look out for magazine e-loops, and we'll be doing a bunch of like events that are coming up in the later months, as in November and December as well. So we'll keep CHRY posted on what we'll be doing.
Please do. Great. Antoni, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're going to come back.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to go out with a poem or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, again, this is from Antoni's reading from his book called Reality Check.
This poem is called On My 2 Feet. On the edge, being pressured to jump, looking down, and nothing but negative thoughts fill my mind. Wonder what they would say now if they could see me. Would they think differently, or would life be the same? Is this what my life came to? Is this what I really want to do? Looking for answers to fall from the sky, thinking, feeling empty, can't bear to close my eyes. Look straight ahead, I face my worst fears, took that first step, and landed right on my 2 feet.
Cool. I really like that. Hey, that's okay. Just that you came here, spread the word. And thank you for being here again. Your book is called Reality Check, Poetry of Life. This is Antoni Chuck. These three young men are really young. They're all under 25, right? Is he? Yeah?
Andre's 22, I'm 22, and Corey's 19.
Please support them. Check out the website again. It's called
www.monahki.com. I'd also like to shout out one of my friend, Mario Mack. He helped me promote the book.
He did. He drew me to your booth at Word on the Street. Great job.
Him, this interview wouldn't be possible.
No, it wouldn't.
Thanks, Mario.
Okay.